Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, JIRA, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID, so please reach out to us and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you. Okay, so Confluence. So what is Confluence? So basically, in a simple way, if you say, it's a Wikipedia. Yeah, it has a hell lot of features for content representations, but it's a Wikipedia for your project and for your company. It's not a Wikipedia for public. It's for your project. So anyone who wants to share knowledge which includes some design documents, some meetings details, some architect documents, uh, you know, some attachment, PDF file, images, text content. So here you can store that in form of pages and blogs. So that is all about the Confluence. It's again a very dominant tool in the market actually. Let me recall that I have worked in so many projects so far and not able to recall one project where I have not seen the Confluence. So that way you can understand it's there everywhere. I think in your projects also you must be having this tool installed and offered to all of you if you're working in some organization. So that is also there. So content collaboration and knowledge management tool from Atlassian. It's a web-based. At its heart, it's a wiki, rich text editor, and great and rich permission schemes which you have. So you can decide how to control that content and things like that. Offers many integration and extensions, Jira planning and tracking, marketplace, and so on. So you can enhance the features also. Now, offering in terms of it, we have a cloud and you can install the Confluence server also. So the demo which I'm using for the cloud. So I registered the trial version for the Confluence and that I'm going to use it. So what is the difference version of different uh, between the version of cloud and server? Right now, you don't have to focus on it too much because admin side there'll be very less work. But how to use Confluence, that's the most important one. So yeah, Confluence Cloud is the easy button, and we'll use that for the things. So what are the use cases for the Confluence? So Confluence use cases, it as I said, it can be used for internal technical and process documentation. You can use for the knowledge base for customer support. You can use for the collaborating the document between the groups, teams, individual, whatever it is. You want to publish some documentation, this is a great place to use it. It is a multi-tenancy, many team or departments using a single instance, single team product, information sharing, and things like that. Some of the common considerations, who and how many uh, will be using and how it will be logged. So these are the consideration which is for the desktop user, more or less. So define the capacity planning and things like that. I'll just skip it. So now let's get started with the core concept of Confluence. So here we have content, and that's a content again hierarchy. I'll discuss in some time. We have a users and their permissions whom you're going to assign. How do we categorize it, and some of the other concept. So here this is the all about the content. Okay, how can you represent the content? So content is represented in space. Now the question is, what is space? So space you can think of as like a folder. See, in your computer also, in your laptop, you have a folder. Inside that you have a files, right? And you have so many folders. That's where you keep the content. So you can consider folder, I mean space at the cloud, at Confluence is like a folder. And inside the folder, you can keep it what? You cannot keep it another folder. That is the limitation. So what I'm trying to say here, you create a space for each project. Typically you create one space for each project. You can create your individual space also, and inside the space you have a not a another space, but you can have a multiple pages and what to say, uh, hierarchies of pages. Multiple pages means hierarchies, means home page, child page for that particular child page, for that particular child page, so like that hierarchy. Okay, and then inside a space you will have one blog, and the blog threads, it can be as per thing. So here knowledge can be stored in the all the pages, but announcement for that particular space or team can be used for the blogs actually. So space organize all contents. Think of them as a folder. Top level non-hierarchical. Space cannot be hierarchical, that means space inside a space cannot be there. Contain pages and blogs. What spaces to create is an unimportant decision. User can have personal space and have a name and unique key for this. That's called space. Inside the space you have a pages. So first page of the space we call it a home page, and then followed by multiple child pages you can have it. So you look at the images, you'll understand these pages. So primary. So pages is nothing but the primary content type, rich text with very rich editor W, that we call it W Sing YG editor. Every space has a home page. Pages are hierarchical and can have attachments also. Now blocks. So each space you'll have one blog, and each blog you'll have a multiple post actually. So each space can have a one blog including the personal space. Blogs contain post linked in chronicle order, used for sharing point in time information such as announcement or a news or something like that. So this is blog. Pages can have attachment also. I don't think so I have to teach you what is attachment. It's like it can be any files as such which is allowed by Confluence, which you can use as attachment. So you can upload and attach files to any Confluence pages or blog post to display visual content and to provide a home for important files. So that is the. Now each pages you can set up permissions. Okay, and who should be accessing, who should not be accessing. So pages can be setting a permission to the group or user, and you can set the space level permission, site level permission. You can set the page level permissions as well. So permission determine what Confluence user can do. Permission exists at a space, site, and page level. Users can be assigned to custom groups. Groups and individual users can be granted permissions. Site administrator and Confluence administrators are canned group. How do we categorize it? The content. So here labels are used for categorizing the pages and attachment. Labels is same like a tag, label, what do we call it, is for categorization. But if you want to categorize the space, then proper categories are there for that. So that is available. Okay, so this is something which you have to plan. Look at this, DevOps school is a one organization you can consider. Inside that you have a engineering category, marketing category, HR category, finance category. And inside the engineering category, you have a dev team, QA team, and ops team as a space. These are the members, you can add it and so on. So let me show you the demo now. Here we are getting started with it. Now these are the categories which has been created on the cloud. So you want to create one space, okay? So that space should be under the which categories? Let's go for software development. Next. Now you have to sorry about that. So you have to create a space. So as many space you want to create under the category. So this is the one space I'm creating, DevOps, and you want to invite your team members to join. Finish. So I've created one space. You can create as many space you want. So here, if you see that spaces directory, you can create a more space here. DevOps I've created. SCM Galaxy earlier I created one space here. So you can see that all the spaces which I have created using this account is here. Sorry. So this is your space. Uh, are you able to understand this so far? Any questions?
Uh, yeah, Rajesh, there are two questions. So this Confluence is developed in only Java, or they have some use other tools as well? So I'm just thinking, so they develop in some use Angular, Java, and other plugins as well?
Because it's a cloud version, to be honest, Confluence is developed in Java. Backend you can keep it MS SQL, MySQL, Oracle, or Postgres, any RDBMS. Okay, but this is the cloud version, so you don't have to worry. Oh, sorry, worry about that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, and second question is, so if I create my space or page, and if I don't give any privileges to anyone, then it is secure or it can be visible to all. So privilege
Only
point of view I'm talking.
you are an admin of space, so only site admin can visit your space. No one else, if you have not given any permissions.
Okay, okay, fine. Yeah, thank
The name is the top hierarchical, Rajesh. Is that the top one, topmost, right? Under that only we can create the categories.
Yeah, sorry, categories. Yeah, here you can design the categories somewhere. Just a second, let me edit the DevOps. Where is that? Here it is. So, sorry, I think where is a here space details, and here it is. So edit, and you can add XYZ category. You can add it. So now by categories, we have a two categories for the same space. This is way to manage the large number of space. For the enterprise, you may have a sorry. So you may have a multiple spaces, thousands of spaces. So this will help you to manage and so on. Okay, so now this is your space. Now this one you see the right now is a home page. It's like a website, okay? You can edit this home page, and here you see I told you uh, DevOps X will have a one blog also. So here you have a few pages, one, two, three. It's a dummy pages created. And where is the blog? So that seems to be deactivated. So go to space settings and go to space details. I'm just checking this. And do you have edit sidebar? And you see here overview and blog. So by default it was disabled, so I enable it just now. So multiple options are there. Now you see the blog here. So blog can be used for announcement purpose. Let's say today is a team outing, right? So I'm using this here, plus button, and informing everyone team outing in this Friday, something like that, and the detail images and all kind of things, and set it, publish. So this is just one incident. Maybe some release is happening. So release 2, which I am doing it. Release 2 is tomorrow, something like that. Complete detail and publish it. So this we call it a post. One blog, multiple post. Threaded, you will have it here, so you can access it. So here you have blogs. Okay, click on it, and you can see that these are the post, and this is the home page, and these are the child pages you have. Now I want to create a pages for that. So what to do? Create a pages here. At the home page, I'm creating a page which is a child page. So here Kubernetes tutorial. Now tutorial. Spelling mistake, na? Yeah. So I created a page. This is a child page of the home page. You see that left side? Here it got it. Now, right now I'm on Kubernetes tutorials. Here if I create a page, then again it will become a child page of Kubernetes tutorial. So this way, it's a whole relationship actually. Part 1 and done. And you see this has become a child page now. Again, I'll go back to the Kubernetes tutorial and create one more child page. And here to publish it. So I created 2 child pages of Kubernetes tutorial. So right now, sorry. So this is the home page for the all the tutorials of the Kubernetes, and I have a child page. So this is the hierarchy you see. There's a space inside that blog. Blog has a post. Inside the space, you have a blog pages. Inside the pages, you can have a child pages, and this will continue that. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah, Raj.
Yeah, Rajesh.
So here,
Is there
what is
any
important?
sorry. Is there any limit for file size? Can I upload any videos and all that for of large size, something like that? Or
Yeah, I'll talk about it. So
okay,
now the question is, what is important here to learn? So important here is to learn how to use it. That's things. Let me teach you here editor. Okay. So now I don't think so. I will teach you something like this one, which is here, because this all things we understand that nothing great about it. How to bold, italic, dot dot, this justification, coloring, listing, and all such stuff like. So I don't think so. I have to teach you. But your real stuff start from here. And if you see that here, this plus button, always remember that you have hundreds of features. And because, and you know why everyone loves Confluence? Because of this feature. And this feature which you see on the screen, what we call it, we call it macros. Always remember macros. Okay. So these are the macros which will enhance your page functionality, visibility, and so many add-ons you have it. And because of that, we fall in love with Confluence, because text editor anyone can develop. This Confluence macros are like pretty much powerful. There's a hell lot of macros available in the public domain, free. Some of them are paid. Depends on that. Cloud version will have to stick with it. Whatever they'll provide it, your site admin will have to use it. So before getting into the macros, I want to show you how do we plan for the pages. See, planning is important. See, if you have certain things in your mind that plan, then only the tool will help you. So first I have to, I don't know how many of you have developed a website. Anyone have developed a website using HTML or something? Anyone?
Not very i5, but like small
Yeah.
enough.
So what you do when we develop a website, what is the first step for that?
We do the menu. Under the menu, we decide like what are the sub menus to be there, and by the
Yeah.
click
So before
function,
that, we just create a section layout div, right now.
yeah.
Div, for example, page div. We plan for that one. Let me show you some image. My here. See, this is the kind of plan you do that right now.
Yeah,
So
head and body and all that we create.
correct. I mean, yeah. These are the areas actually. This is a good area actually. See, okay, this will be top. Here menus will be logo will be there. This is the menu. Something else. Home page. This that and all. Something like that. So here also we have to do something like that. Okay, nothing great about it. Where is that? Here. So this is called section here. Okay, this section which has a two rows, three rows, one large, small. I think if you look at this, you'll understand this. And this section size you defined. You want to add a more section, more sections, three. So what I'm trying to tell you, see, this design should come from your mind. No one will teach you. This is something. This like a very creative work actually. So this all things will come. So this is one area, two area, three area, four area, five area, six area, seven area. So this is the you can create a section layout. And here you have a table. Here you feed the table whatever you want, content. I don't need to teach you what is a table and all stuff like that. So here you feed the table in some particular areas and so on. Now here what I want to assign this work which is called checkbox. So this is the you can say it's like tasks. So hey, I have only one user, so I'll use that one only. Do this. Who will do this at the rate of touch? Do this. Who will do that at the rate of Raman? Different users will be there. Just visualize that because I don't have too many users. So this way, I saved it, publish. You know, three ticket assigned actually. Here you see three ticket. Here is a table. So three ticket assigned. Do you want to see this ticket? Go to this one and here is a task. So anyone who assigned the ticket for you in a Confluence, here you'll get it. See, and you can see assigned to me, created by me, incomplete, complete, complete, nothing, incomplete three. Just check this out here, and that is done. See here, here also complete one. See that beauty. So here also you can do lots of thing actually. If you explore the each and every feature, you can do.
So
So
is it an integration between Confluence and the Jira?
no, that's a different topic altogether. So
Okay,
right now
okay,
I'm
fine.
only showing you the capability of Confluence.
Okay, okay.
Confluence itself can be used for a various purpose. How to use it, it you have to plan for it. I'm showing you some of the options available on it.
Okay.
So this is the something checkbox which you can use it, enjoy. Here there's a link. You want to embed some link. from the some other pages. So here you can embed it just like this. Uh, you can go for your own custom links also. So it's up to you. In this section, what should I do? So here you want to display the team names, right? Team members. So let me do one thing. Let me have little bit H1 team member. If you are comfortable with HTML, no, then this will definitely it will help you. Huh. This will make your task easier. How many team members? So Rajesh is there anyways, and you will get his profile actually. See, these are the team members. Here icons also you can display actually. You can customize that. Some emotions you want to do that emoji here you have. Here table, here layout, and so on. So these are the some of the features which you can get started with your stuff. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah, Rajesh. In case if need to do some flow charting, like a program thing, is it possible to do it here?
Yeah. That's macros pending, right? A lot of macros you have. More than 300, 400 macros are there. I'll show you that.
Okay.
So now, what do you want? So I want go to here, and I want to know few fundamental questions. I want to know who has modified this pages, how many times, what modification made. You see dot 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 here, and here you see the page history. Click on it. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 timing and owner. If you think you want to restore back to the older one, you can do that. So age changes which you are modifying is been versioned and recorded. Okay, so this is something which you can do that. Okay, now you want to upload the attachment. So here it is, files. What files again site will be defining, but here no need to complicate. Upload some files here from my desktop. This is some doc file. Attach it. I'm not giving a comment. I'm feeling a little lazy. Just give it. One file, two file, image, PDF, movies, whatever you wanted. Two files. One more file just for the display. So here some Excel sheet. Done. So three files. So this is the page which is a Kubernetes, but the files will be displayed here. Will be coming here. Three files are there. You see. So you'll say, Rajesh, I want to see this file and versioning information here only on this page. Answer is macros. Edit this page, and now go to this below section here. I can create a more section layout also, but not interested because you understood this. Go to here, and you know what? Hell lot of macros you have it. Don't try to learn everything. Just slowly you start using it. No, I'll tell you the one of the habit actually mine. Whatever I learn, I document it. Whether it's project specific one, I use Confluence. If it is a public one, then I use a blogging like other portal and all, Dev School blog and all. Now,
Where do you document
I
that one? Do you have any separate tool for that, or just you use MS Word or Notepad? How do you go back after some time? I mean, just for the practice purpose.
that's what I said. No, every projects you work, they'll have a Confluence, so you
Okay,
can
good.
do this stuff. If you want to share with the whole world, not only the project. So I do here. I do here. This is the place. Here, this is the me,
Okay, okay.
and this is some developers, other developers. Now, for you also have created one platform, Debug School. So all the issues and all of your notes, you can do that here. Correct now?
Yeah.
So anything which you do, you document. That's a good practice. So I do for the project specific also. So now when you started this habit, no, then you will get idea and excitement saying that, hey, I want to present some content in this way. And then you will come and find out all the macros here. Because now if you spend without a objective, then you will not have too much of interest actually. But
Okay.
right now I have a requirement. I want to display the list of attachment. That's one requirement in my mind. And I want to display the versioning, who has modified the pages. So ATT, just I'll search for it. Here attachment, embed this. And here you got it. And next one is this versioning, right? Enter and go to this view all versioning, uh, change history, insert and publish. So now you see that here you have all the attachment. In fact, you can browse more, upload more, and here who modify these pages, you have it here. Got it? This is called macros, getting a extra functionality for the pages, and that is called macros. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So like that, you have a hell lot of macros. If I look at, if I remember my organization's macros, 300 plus they have it. So if you don't have a too much of macros, that means your site admin have to enable it for this. Okay, so copy this page. I don't think so I should tell you what exactly that is. Move from one place to another place. Export this page, convert into the blog, archive it and delete it. All these are self-explanatory. And Slack notifications and all, that's self-explanatory. Now let's explore the different macros actually, because that's a important topic for Confluence. So here at the page of, at the end of it, I go and plus button, and here if you want to embed the action item, I showed you already this one. You want to embed the images, videos and file. You want to mention someone, you want to insert emojis, I showed you. You want to insert the table, you know that. You want to import that, you want to embed some sort of panel which has a success panel or mini error panel, warning panel, info panel. So these are the graphics here. This is a one kind of, you get it. Okay, so many things are there. You want to embed the code, that is something. See, h1, h2, h3, h4, h5. You want to include the pages. So idea is good. Let me create a include pages. All the child pages will come. So child pages uh, here. Oh, children display is here. Click on this children display, insert. See, only two children is there you have here. Look at this, publish. And if you see that here, one children, two pages. That's the reason you got only two. Again, go and edit this page and go to the end of it, plus view more. And here you can embed the quote. Table of content you can create automated way. It will pick up your header h1, h2 automatically. They will create a heading, a table of content automatically. Some stats of the issues you want here, some pie chart, average age chart, lots of, I mean, this chart you can create from your custom data. If you have used the Excel sheet creating a chart, you know that, right? For that, if you use Excel sheet and then create a chart, you need some data. Same way you can use it here. Some office word documents embedding. And there's one thing which I'm looking, a lot of things you have it. User list, page tree, you want to create it. PDF, you want to embed it. Space list, you want to create it here. User profile, you want to list out some pictures of it, and so many things. JIRA related also you have it if you have integration. One thing which I'm looking for is a code. I could not find, so I'll just search for it. Here it is. So you want to embed the code also. and insert. And this is the HTML code. I'll just copy it from website. HTML code. This is the code, let's say you want to import, and you see here language. Able to hear me, all of you?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah,
I think my screen got stuck because of some reason. So I'm not able to switch context. Yeah, now it's okay. So yeah, you can embed the code here outside here. This is the additional copy paste here, and then publish it. So many options you have here. See, the code is displayed like this. You can copy the code. So many options here you have. So using these macros, you can develop a nice content for your team, and it's just a habit actually. Mind it. Every projects you have this tool, so just have it. Start documenting internal documents. Whatever you have a small information, create your own pages, and no one will stop you. Okay, so no one will say, hey, don't create a package or something like that. It's for us. It's for your project. So you can do that. Now, if you go to the project settings, here you have a few options. Here you can export the space, whole space you can export. Some status you can see, reorder the related pages, you can check this. Some permission related changes you have here, who should be accessing at the project level and space level. So right now, because of beta, I mean, so trial version, so it's not available. So here you can space permission, list of pages which you have for your space. Here you can see that in one go, and you want to do some work, you can do that here. Look and feel you can modify here. If you There's only one template is been there, but you can get a more template. It's a cloud version, so you have a few free will be there for this themes template, page layout and all. So see, there are so many templates are there, so you can use one of them if you like it. Page layouts also you can decide. Exporting options you can set it up. So lots of options which we have here, which will help you to manage your uh, you know content, and also it's just a matter of practice and things like that. Now, let's say you want to customize something here. So go to the site setting here, which is the right side, and some of the option which you can customize. User management, you can invite a more user for your space, and it has taken to the altogether different pages actually. See, but I'll go back to here. You want to some create some shortcuts, some templates, you want to install more apps and all, you can do that here. You again users, you can check this for again I clicked by mistake. So here, let me go back, and create a group here. Space permissions, you can set it up default permission for all the space. It's a site label, okay, mind it here. This is disabled for me right now because a trial account, but it's site label, you can do that. Who should be accessing, who should not be accessing. Yeah, some header, footer and logo you can upload it for your companies and all, so that is there. So this place basically you can store, and the most important thing is how to create a pages and how to modify the pages and so on. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah, Rajesh, the permission wise, suppose if I publish only, it will be displayed to the users of that particular space,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Namespace. If I am
Yeah.
not publishing it, will it be still available or it will be temporary?
Yes, it will be available. So it will be available, and for the site admin it will be available. So
Okay.
here, this is the page, it will be there in the draft version. Now let's see. I created a pages, and here you can do all this stuff. And here I'm not publishing it, but
Okay.
close it. So this will be available. See draft version. For you, it will be available. Other
Okay.
people cannot see it, but site admin can see everything. Okay, because he's the super guy. I mean, super guy, super admin, right?
Yeah.
So like that.
In case if I want to delete it, then what would be the best option? I don't want anybody, to handle that content because it might be wrong. So if you want to
So
delete it,
see, site admin will have everything. So that's one thing. But let's say if you don't want to be showing to your other team members. So what you can do if you have if you are the page owner, I mean site space owner, then you
okay,
can set up permission. So let me show you this here. Publish first, and then here you can set up permission who should see. Ec- So there's certain users which you cannot deny their permissions. So
okay,
here, look at this button,
yeah,
no restrictions. Click on this, and so here you have options where you can allow some users or disallow users. Except the site admin and space admin, you can deny others access here.
okay.
Okay.
So once
One
you
more thing,
published, right? That means you cannot stop it. It's like available to the admins.
available to admins. Yeah. One more thing here, you can create your personal space. So right now, this is the space which I created belong to the team. But if
Yeah,
you go here, see this is a personal space. I
yeah,
created long back. So see here, this is my personal space. So personal space only the site admin can see, even the space admin because you are the admin. So no one can see except the site admin. So this
okay,
is the personal space. Anything which you want to be stored, which you don't want to share with anyone, so you can use in the personal space.
understood. If anybody posting anything on this, like any knowledge article, is there any way I can get an email on that part, like some new post?
Notification. So if you're using this team space, then site space admin will set up a notification. So here, if you go for manage space, he'll set up a notification who should get it and all this thing. There's somewhere we have it
Okay,
notification. But one more thing I'll tell you. Let's say there's so many options available for that. So let's say you like this page, and anything happens on this page, you want the notify. So there's one button which you have. See this eyes button.
yeah,
uh, See that eyes button. So you just say eyes. I mean, I'm already watching because I'm the guy who's written this page. So if you say just check this watch page, so any
okay,
changes will happen this page automatically will get notified. This notification you can set here also in the personal setting options here also.
okay.
So this can be done. So here you have edit button, comments button, favorite out, check stop watching following, and lock permissions and all. And there's few options here also. Yeah, each page is have a same options.
So the delete will be deleting that entire page, right? Rajesh, it's
Pages.
not a content,
Yeah.
the entire page.
So you can delete this page, but again, this will be going to the kind of
Cited. Okay,
trash for the site admin. So he can also restore it, but he will have some setup site admin will set up saying that okay, any page which got deleted which is more than 40 days automatically
okay,
should be deleted. So like that they have it. So that way the idea is like you if someone is deleting the content by mistake, that should not be lost because of someone's mistake or something like that.
understood. And this one, this add-ins, what you're talking about, the mic, so those
Macros.
things, yeah, macros. So those things, can we upload the custom the macros to the
Yes,
existing?
yes, yes. That's you can buy from the market also. Develop your own macros also. So you can develop your own macros. You need to have programming language like JavaScript and all. Develop Atlassian macros. So yeah, so there's a hell lot of tutorials for this. See here, writing macros and this. So some programming language is needed for it.
Okay, and we did register that one for that others to use that macros.
Yeah, you
Once.
can upload to the this community website add-ons registries, and if you want that, they can do that.
Okay. Just one more thing. Like suppose if you go to
See
the
here,
previous,
macro module,
yeah,
Yeah.
if you go to the previous screen, if you see this, the Kubernetes tutorials, like that, if we create the Docker tutorials, and I
Hmm.
create a content under the Docker tutorials, and you
Hmm.
wanted to move that to the Kubernetes tutorials, how do you move from
Yes,
one
move button is there, no? Let's say I'm moving this guy. There's one tutorial. I want to move it from home page. So move this here. You can move to the other space also. But right now I'm doing from the same page on the home page.
Okay,
So let me move to this to here and or this one home page. And it should be inside this and move it. So like that. You can search for
okay,
the other space also. So see it's
okay,
got moved here.
okay.
Okay. Any other questions, guys, on this conference topic?
Is this anything I can
Uh,
make with real-time data? For example, if I'm plotting some chart here, will it go and touch base with any database or any Excel sheet the real time? Possible?
Chart. I mean, you can develop many charts. If you see that here, go to edit box. This pie chart and all, you have options actually. So many
Yeah,
charts are already given here. You see.
yeah,
Here you have here recently created chart, and so this is a chart you required some data to be fed
right, yeah.
and then save it. So
So
this
when say,
chart you
okay,
can edit this. You can edit this and get it done. Yeah,
data can
someone
come
else
from
was
anywhere,
having.
right?
Yeah. So right now the chart which I used it, which is having empty data. So actually you have to feed the data.
Okay, thanks.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, Rajesh. So currently we have been working on Confluence pages. Okay. So
Hmm.
we try to, so generally we are compatible with the Excel sheet basically, right? So the table which we create on the Confluence and we try to export or copy into the Excel, which is a bit difficult. So is there any way or there is a plugin from Confluence to Excel directly? Let's say PDF is sheet.
Yeah. Excel we have that. But this you can insert that content of Excel in the pages. So this you can use this here. Office Excel.
Okay. But Confluence to Excel, is it possible? Because it is a bit difficult sometimes.
Confluence to Excel.
To
So you
Excel,
have
yeah.
to go for this. Let me just publish this guy first. And here you see that export you have in Word and a PDF. So I think
Excel, yeah.
huh. So Excel should be, maybe I'm just guessing, should be available. You need to check the add-ons. So if you see that add-ons, go to the project settings and integrations here, or maybe here. I'm just checking that. Hold on. So go to the site setting and you have add-ons here, app request, manage app, and I'm searching for it. So here you can install the more apps actually, find new apps. So let
Mhm.
me search for it because Excel, right?
Yes, yes.
EXCEL, enter. So 48 has come. One of this export. Let me check that export Excel. Export. And here I think you have, see here. So this
Okay.
add-ons, you have to install it. Though it's only 15 install, I don't know the quality of this, but again, it's a
License based, matlab, commercial
uh,
involved.
I think I have no idea. It's saying zero by per month, but it's saying free for try. So after
Yeah.
free 30 days, what exactly? So you have to check that actually. So these, what happens? Confluence is a platform. What many developers are doing, they develop their app and publish it this place, and this app is published by this company, SB Apps. So that is been done actually.
Okay. So I think enterprise edition, I think some license or some charge has to be paid, I guess. So I will
No,
check it out at my.
this feature is not from Atlassian, because anyways the enterprise I'm using the same version which will have an enterprise also. So
Okay.
So these are they have created a platform like is if you can develop, anyone can develop the app and sell it at this place, the one marketplace.
Okay.
Okay, more questions, guys?
Yeah. Sorry. One more question. I think file size limit. Is there any quota we can define?
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
here at the site level, let me show you the place. Go to site setting. Huh. So here there is a upload. Just a second, hold on. One of the options here, left side, which you see, there will be having the attachment upload limits. Everything you can control basically here, but
Okay.
there'll be one options for that. Just a second, let me find out. So I was running out of battery. Yeah. So here PDF export, upload. Do you see upload somewhere? Let me search for it. So is here actually. It was on screen and I was searching left side. So see here attachment setting, and this is the current setting. You can change this here. Here, got it. It's in the configuration default page, general configuration.
Okay. Yeah, we
Okay,
can
more
see.
questions, guys?
Yeah, Rajesh. So suppose some of the contents we are publishing, and it is like during the project, development phase, and after
Hmm.
development, those are not needed. Is there any way
Hmm.
we can set an, auto deletion, after some time you don't need that page as a part of maintenance? Certain
So
things
you
can
can
be,
archive this page. That concept is there. So let's say, let me take you to this back side and go to, you can archive this page. So let me do that in front of you.
okay,
So here, let's say this is the page which is got published. I want to archive it. So here is archived. Only this is again for trial version is not available, but you can
okay,
archive it. And if you want this page back, then you can talk to site admin. He'll have all the archived page which you did it. He can unarchived also. He can do that.
okay. So once it's archived, it won't be available for viewing, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For the
And
normal use, will not be.
yeah, and how efficient is this the search engine, Rajesh, in the Confluence?
Very
Because how do I
powerful. Very
very
powerful. I must tell you here. So let me see that here searches. So this is the content which I'm searching right now. See that here it has come. Now just a second, pop-up has come. Huh? Now you can search by labels also. So I told you, right, the categorizations of space can be done for the categories which I was added. Space setting, you have that option. But page category, how do you do that? So you have to label it. Where do we label it? So label it inside here. You see that add label,
yeah,
and here I'm putting the label. This page should be identified by Ramu Taka. I just label it, and automatically it got labeled Ramu Kaka. Now I'll go to home page, and here I'm searching. You can search by labels also. So Ramu Kaka. See here, and you see you got it. Only one results.
yeah.
So search is pretty powerful, and you can filter it by which space you want. Here you can right side you have all this filter
Okay,
by space, days, author, and few
okay.
more are also available. So,
And the archived ones won't be appearing here, right? Just for the sake of
yes, yes, it will be only for the site admin.
okay. Thanks.
Okay, so any other questions, guys?
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.